to set the record. As the longest reigning world heavyweight champion in TNA history, we open Impact Wrestling with the appearance of, as Taz just said, the Knockouts champion, Gail Kim.
Yes, Gail. Looks like her face. Looks like she's all business right here. How about that blockbuster news? Have Bully Ray out of the running by the Hulkster.
Being Gail Kim is good. Actually, correction. Being Gail Kim is great. Not only am I the current TNA Knockouts champion, but I am also the most dominant TNA Knockouts champion in the history of this company. The history! That's 10 years, people. That's a really long time, okay? Listen, I built this division. Actually, I am this division. Everything revolves around me. I would go as far as saying that I'm the most important woman in this company. There is one blemish on my resume. One that I have a big problem with. And that's the fact that the Knockouts tag team titles are being represented by a man and that so-called woman. So, in honor of Fight Night, I'm going to take this opportunity, me, the greatest TNA Knockout champion of all time, and Madison Rain. Madison. Pay attention. This is about the match, not the guy. Like I was saying, I'm going to take this opportunity to call out Mr. and Mrs. ODB.
Comments from our Knockouts champion, Gail Kim, directed towards the Knockout Tag Team champions, Eric Young, ODB, the Newlyweds, and this is the team that defeated Gail Kim and Madison Rain back in March to win those Knockouts Tag Team titles.
And obviously our Knockouts champion, Gail Kim, kind of humiliated, embarrassed that there is a man in Eric Young that holds one half of the Knockout titles, as we just heard, but I found it funny that she called them Mr. and Mrs. ODB. That's apropos.
Well, I guess if you're a wrestling purist, you may have a problem with Eric Young as one half of the Knockouts Tag Team champions.
Yeah, if you're a wrestling purist, you might cringe at this match. But Eric Yong taking up with his wife here.
In terms of entertainment, top EY and ODB.
No, you can't. I agree with that completely.
And Eric Young is going to start off here against the Knockouts champion, Gail Kim. What an open Fight Night broadcast this is going to be this week on Impact Wrestling. Just 1 week before we make our big move to 8 p.m. next Thursday night. You know we're going live.
Yeah, I can't wait. Listen, I can't wait. There's a certain energy that comes when you're live, and that's going to come 8 p.m. Eastern next week right here on Spike TV. Right here, you know, Gail Kim, she's bringing it. So a man who's much bigger than her, and it is a man in Eric Young. Eric, a nice reversal, though.
Yeah, how about this? EY back with the side headlock, and Gail Kim using the knees to take over and take control here against Eric Young. How about that?
Look at that switch there, standing switch by Eric, and Eric showing that grizzly bear-like strength when a girl is 110 pounds.
I mean, he's put in this situation. What are you going to do?
Yeah, well, you're going to fight, I guess, if your wife's going to beat you up. And that's his wife right there, ODB.
Laying in those forearm shots. The Knockouts champion, he just overpowers Gail Kim.
With a power here coming right here.
Oh, that's the bam. Fall-away slam from ODB. Quickly up to her feet. And the Knockouts tag team champions. Eric Young, ODB in control. We'll have more of this open fight night matchup right after this. As we return to Open Fight Night on Impact Wrestling, it's Gail Kim and Madison Rayne as Gail now goes for the quick cover here on ODB against the Knockouts Tag Team Champions, Eric Young and ODB, and this is what went down during the commercial breakcast.
Oh, yeah, the Knockout champions showing their love for each other, a little pepperoni on the mouth, and then look what happens. Gail Kim capitalizes and takes out ODB. This is what I love, Mike, about Open Fight Night, man. Anyone can call out anybody throughout the evening, which I think is very cool concept.
Yeah, but that challenge, it has to be answered. There's no ducking any challenges. That's what we love about Open Fight Night, those new rules, this new concept instituted once a month here on Impact Wrestling by our general manager, Hulk Hogan. Have to question the focus, however, of Madison Rayne in this Knockouts tag team matchup. Madison seems to be preoccupied. We know that she has a crush on someone on the Impact Wrestling roster. She goes for the cover and gets a 2 count.
Well, I will point out that announcers are on the TNA roster. So it could be a lucky night, Mike. You never know.
But you have to remember, she came out during the Wild Card Battle Royal 1 week ago, and neither you, myself, JB, Christy Hemme, they weren't involved in that.
Don't let the facts get away with a good story, Mike. But yes, definitely Madison Rayne is a little smitten with somebody on the roster. I agree.
World Heavyweight Champion Bobby Roode must defend his title tonight. That and an opportunity for Roode to become the longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion in TNA history. And we saw that incredible behind-the-scenes look at the top of tonight's broadcast where Bully Ray was eliminated. It's now down to 3 in terms of Hulk Hogan's decision. Is it going to be Kurt Angle? Is it going to be AJ Styles or Jeff Hardy who gets that world title shot? And that world title match is tonight.
And Bobby Roode's world title reign, it might end tonight. Because either of those 3 men can possibly defeat him, and that could happen tonight. So right now, let's get back to this. Here you see Eric Young. He's going to end up squaring off with Madison Rayne, which is just crazy watching Eric Young go at it with these females.
Well, just seeing Eric Young competing with the Knockouts, I have to ask the question, how do you think that our new executive in charge of the Knockouts, Brooke Hogan, how will Brooke Hogan deal with Eric Young?
You got me. Good luck to Brooke on that. We'll find out next week. Hopefully something. And we're live right here, 8 p.m. Eastern on Spike TV. And Eric Young, he's cooking, baby. He's cooking good here. I agree with his wife. Put your pants on. Do off you as a favor.
Not a big fan of the EY Speedo, are you?
No, not a big fan at all.
ODB exploiting the power game now. Going to take the Knockouts champion, Gail Kim up to her shoulders. Then that running power slam right into the pin. Far leg hook for 2.
That's a great move right there by ODB, that running power slam. She's built perfectly for it. She's very top-heavy, so that helps her in that type of maneuver.
Tremendous upper body strength. I'll play along.
Gail Kim, she's holding the well again here with this. It didn't work the first time.
Look at it. From outside, interference by Madison Rayne. First tripping ODB, then holding her legs down while Gail gets the cover in the pin.
Well, Eric Young was trying to get our fans here, and our audience behind his wife, but they ended up getting screwed over, to be honest.
And the Knockout Tag Team Champions, Eric Young and ODB, just suffered a defeat on Open Fight Night. And there he is. He has arrived. The World Heavyweight Champion, Bobby Roode. Hulk Hogan has singled out Roode to defend his title on tonight's show. Question 1, can Roode become the longest reigning champion? Question 2, who will Hogan pick to challenge for the title? We'll find out tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's already crazy here, man. I already made my first cut. It was not pretty at all. Now, you're still on your way, right? You're still coming? Yeah, man, it's been way too long, my brother.